All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's get started today. First, before we begin, I always like to tell you, let's demonstrate. If you've signed in and you can't find your project, all you got to do is there's a little icon. Let's go back there. There should be a little icon beside your name, the folder. You're going to click on the folder. You're going to find your project right here. You're going to see inside. And when you see inside, you should see your code. If you're not seeing your code, then probably you didn't save it. And if you didn't save it, that's okay because you know what? That's what I'm here for. I'm going to help you to come up to speed. So over the past few videos, we did a sequence of events that brought us to today where when I run this code, it looks like this. Our two sprite, they hop on the bus. So if you lost your code and your code doesn't look like this, don't worry, I got you. Okay, so first thing, pause the video if you have to. Okay, you're going to click on the cat sprite. Make sure your code looks like this. Want to go to the bus? Make sure your code looks like this. Go to the hippo. Make sure your code looks like this. All right? Pause the video if you have to. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to animate our bus. We're going to make it look like the bus left the station. Now that we have our folks on the bus, let's get started. So you're going to click on the City Bus Sprite because that's where we're going to put the code. And don't delete this code that we had here before, right? We still need that code, but we're going to add another event block. Okay, we're going to add another event block, and this event block is going to be, we're going to wait 4 seconds for our sprites to get on the bus before we take off. All right, we're going to give 4 seconds for the sprites to get on the bus. So if you think you know what the code is, when the green flag is clicked to wait for 4 seconds, pause the video, add the code. Then you can unpause and continue. All right, so gonna when click, voila, we always need our trigger. Then we're gonna come here and we are going to, it's a control block next, because control is we're controlling the time. We're gonna drag the wait 1 second, and then we're gonna change the wait 1 second to 4 seconds. Okay. And now once we've done that, we need the bus to take off. Right, so the way we're going to animate that is we're going to animate that by using the glide. Okay, so it's going to glide away. So we're going to, where do you think the glide is? Yes, that's right. It's under motion, right? So we're going to go to motion, and there's many type of gliding, but this time we're going to glide to a certain position, right? So we're going to go ahead and put this here. We're going to glide 1 second to 0y. Now, where do we want the bus to glide to? We want it to glide to the furthest corner of the screen here. Okay, so when I move this to the furthest corner of the screen, that's where we want to stop the code. That's where we want the bus to end up, all the way over here. Okay, if I move it too far, then it is going to bounce back, but we want to put the bus over here, right? Look at this, bounce back. We don't want it to bounce back, so we're going to say when I click the flag, when the program starts, I want you to pause to wait for 4 seconds for these guys to get on the bus. Okay, then glide for 2 seconds, so over to X 320, and Y, we're going to keep Y to minus 100. All right, go ahead and we're going to test the code. Actually, let's save now. Always save now, then let's test the code. Let's stop. We're going to test the code. Everybody comes on the screen. Everybody's in the bus. Woo! The bus goes away. And how do we actually, do you remember what block we used to make it really look like the bus went off the screen, like poof, gone? That's right, hide. And where's the hide block? The hide block is under the looks. So we're going to go ahead and click the looks, and we are going to stop this. So the bus, you see it right here. We're going to hide the bus. So when I play, what happened? Everybody's on the bus. And the bus is no more. The bus has left the station. Very, very cool. Pretty amazing. I want you guys to play around like I mentioned with the before. You can play around with any one of these numbers. You can play around with the effect. And also, one thing that you could do is, let's stop this code. What happened if we waited 3 seconds? What do you think is going to happen? Change it to 3 seconds and run your code. Oh my God, where is my show? Where is my show? Where is my show? Where's my bus? What did they get on? That's right. Don't forget we need to add the show button. After we change color, we're going to add the show button. So let's do this. Now we see the bus. Oh, the hippo barely made the bus. See, so you can play around with the seconds, right? Let's see, 2 seconds. Let's see what happens if we do 2 seconds. What happened? 2 seconds. Hippo, hippo, hippo. Oh, sad hippo. You missed the bus. Fantastic. So you see how you code in, you can change things, change different properties, and make magic happen. So that's it for this small section. Next time we're going to do another section. I just demonstrated a wee bit of missing the bus, but we're going to dive more into that, and I'm going to continue with the session. So a lot of things you learned here. Key thing I want to call out is the hide, the show, the change in the color effect, the going to a certain position, the gliding, the impact of waiting, and last but not least, which is very important, is the loop. Right? Loop allows us to repeat a certain amount of code, certain time. And here we're repeating everything in the loop gets repeated 100 times. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you right back here next time for another great session. Save your code. Save now, always save now, and go to your folder to access your code.